Hey guys, just thought I'd try something different today. I it's like why are the Evas here? Why is Asuka beating the crap out of Shinji here? I just thought, well, today's topic is pretty similar to what's going on. I watched a new Evangelion movie last night, 3.0 plus 1.0, Thrice upon a dream. Weird name. Well, I don't know. Japan likes to put out a lot of weird names for their stuff, don't they? Yes, they do. I just thought I'd make a video about my thoughts and opinions on it. And well, for the most part, I liked it. It's like 2.5 hours long, so yeah, might test your patience a bit there, but yeah, I don't know. I still liked it. And why I liked it, that's the ending to the Rebuild saga, which originally pissed off a lot of old school fans because they said it was going to be a remake of the original series, and then like somewhere in the middle of it they decided to make their own thing. Like Asuka's name is different. It's like a 180 of her character. They make Rey look cuter. They add in another character mainly for fan service, but you know. Yeah, I wonder why Japan's birth rate is declining. Huh, I wonder. Yeah, people just accepting that waifus are the way to go. But anyway, the movie. I liked it. It's pretty entertaining for the most part. Oh no, Ray. There we go. So anyway, yeah. What I liked about it, the characters, motivations, like the story, for the most part, well put together for how crazy it gets on later on. I mean, the last one was pretty crazy too, so they finally. Okay, well, there's going to be spoilers in this video, and probably for for the entire series. So, if you're not a fan of spoilers, you might want to click off. But if you've already seen it, or you don't care, you just want to hear me ramble on about this movie, well, yeah, you are welcome to do so. So anyway. It carries on after the third movie where Shinji decides to end the world for his father's attention. And after that, he's like, oh shit, I fucked up again, and I get you guys just like in a real slouch. Kind of like the end of Evangelion movie. It's like this movie's pretty similar to that in ways. It's like, Asuka and Rey, the Rey clone, original batch, they call her in this. Yeah, they find him, they bring him to Village 3, which is pretty much where they started in the series. It's like it turned into a village when the world ended. It turned like a refugee center. The organization Will, who branched off from Nerve, decided to make him and take care of him. And Shinji's old friends are there. They're helping out. They're older too, because a few years have gone by since like the original story. Yeah, one of Shinji's friends is married to the girl he kept arguing with in school. The other one's an engineer. And Misato has a son who works on the energy, which keeps him from getting roasted from the demonic red stuff going on. It's yeah, you know, Shinji causing that. Shinji's like in a real slouch in the beginning for quite a while. And Asuka, well, being Asuka, freaking verbally abuses him for being useless and shit, and force feeds him, which honestly I gotta feel was pretty satisfying to watch. After after seeing Shinji being mostly a worthless shit, well, mostly he has done some things, but yeah, and then for a while Shinji eventually he gets his shit together. Oh fuck. These figures, man, they do not want to stand up, do they? So anyway, yeah. And Rei, the Rei clone, she relearns what it's like to be human, helps out with the gardening work and stuff, and Asuka, well, she's just sitting around this cabin, almost naked, like, more fan service for the win, baby. Yes, gotta have that Asuka booty. Anyway, but yeah, some time passes, and eventually Shinji gets his shit together, and before they leave, Rei, well, she dies again. Like, she just turns into a puddle of orange goop, but she was happy, like, relearning what she said, so. Oh, excuse me. And so, after that, they get on board their ship again. Shinji decides to go. They lock him up in the ship, which is completely understandable because he ended the world twice by now. So they take off for the final battle against Nerve. And yeah, this is where shit gets really insane. They get into Nerve to their last headquarters where they're about to end the world one more time, create the fourth impact. And there's intense ship battles before that, and then they get there. Asuka and Mari, illustrious fan service, that's why I call her. They take off. Another crazy action scene happens, and Asuka dies in there. Sorry, Asuka. So yes, another spoiler. Like, your favorite waifu is dead in this. Like, Rei's dead, Asuka's dead, Misato's dead. But I wasn't too pissed about it. They were actually. Well, the Rei one was kind of weird because the Tang death caused. But and Asuka, just when she's trying to succeed in her mission, she gets her soul sucked out after going full angel power with her eye. That's what her power is. She just gets her soul sucked out. So that was all for nothing. Kind of annoying, but whatever. And yeah, so their last hope is Shinji. Shinji volunteers to go after his father. Some people don't really like that because he ended the world twice. Like, okay, I gotta try to keep repeating. Like, there's like a gun standoff like two of the girls on board the ship go and start pointing his guns at him. It's like one after another. Like just when you thought like the one scene was over with the gun, another girl with the gun pops in. It's like, no, you can't leave. It's like, I'm just thinking, hey, Shinji's dad is in there in the anti-universe about to end the world and shit. Like, you might want to go after him as soon as you can. But yeah, I know Japan likes to, you know how Japan likes to draw things out for, emotional value, And so Shinji goes after his father, and while in the meantime, the rest of the crew work on another spear so they can help send to Shinji in that anti-universe fighting against his father. In the meantime, Shinji and Gendo, like, they fight in a really weird freaking setting, like, end up fighting like the main city where it all started, and then they start fighting in Misato's apartment, and then they start fighting in the hospital bedroom. It's like, and they all look like movie sets. It's pretty wild. At the end, like in Middle of Five, like the whole revelation thing starts with like how they kind of like how the other Evas ended. It's all starting all philosophical, and it's like, what, this doesn't have anything to do with the fight. Well, it kind of does, but Japan will be Japan, I guess. So, but for once, I didn't hate it. I didn't hate the ending. Like, Shinji actually saves the world for once. So, props on you, Shinji. I do not hate you in this. original ending, there's like 2 episodes where have completely nothing to do with like the main series going on. But they just decide, let's make Shinji feel better, even though it has nothing to do with this main story. The end of Evangelion, like the latter half of it, it's like Shinji's helpless to stop the end of the world. But when the end of the world happens, that's where he has his revelation. Actually makes him feel better. It's like, what the fuck? Ends with him strangling Asuka on the beach. Yeah, here, Shinji creates another world where there are no Evas. So, none of the... I guess you could argue it was all for nothing, but... Shinji still keeps his memory. And Mari, I believe she does. And yeah, Mari is Shinji's love interest now. It's not Asuka, it's not Rei, it's not... Well, it's obviously not Misato, because, she's got someone else, or she did. So, anyone disappointed in that, I understand completely. Like, Mari, like, since the first time she appeared, she's been mostly this fan servicey character. But like at the end of this movie, it's like, hey, you know what? Let's give her some more attention. Let's make her the main focus waifu at the end of the fight. It's like, huh? Okay then, this won't piss off any fans at all, I guess. But yeah, this video's probably coming out with more negatives than positives, but I actually liked it. It's just, at this point, I got used to what Evangelion was. It's like, you know what? This is fine. This is okay. I am actually kind of satisfied. So, you know, well, so is it the end of Evangelion? Truly? Well, obviously not. There's gonna be more. Like, this shit makes freaking bank, man. Like, it's not gonna end. There's gonna be more of it. Like, I don't know when, but there will be. So obviously there's gonna be more merch too. So anyway, sorry if this video felt like it got dragged on. This is my first attempt at an anime slash movie review ever. Again, no excuse. I know this is a pretty shit video, but if this helped with, if you've just been listening on and if you thought it was informative or entertaining, like if I helped you with adding some background noise to whatever you guys were doing, it's like, okay, I did my job here. So if you've been watching the rebuilds, you haven't watched this one yet, go ahead. It is something. So Double O Riser will be done soon. No sooner than tomorrow. I just gotta work on the weapons and put these decals on. So until then, it's Yuki Kano's aid, spreading words out of my mouth like AIDS. Another nub there. Okay, you guys take care. See you around.